morning, Africa, and thank you for joining us once again on African Free Press Television for the news updates. My name is Leo Oketa, and these are the stories we're tracking for you at this hour. President Muhammadu Buhari has appointed 18 new permanent secretaries after having sacked 16 of them yesterday. He has also deployed a total of 36 permanent secretaries. If the deployments are anything to go by, the president might work with 25 ministries, 7 less than the 32 his predecessor Dr. Goodluck Jonathan operated. 25 of the 36 permanent secretaries have been deployed to ministries, while 11 are deployed to various offices in the presidency, the office of the head of civil service of the federation, and office of the secretary to the government of the federation. Ministries that may have been scrapped or merged with others include the aviation, lands, urban development, trade and investment, police affairs, youth development, interior, tourism and communication technology. The chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Mr. Omar, has come under more pressure as the House of Representatives received 2 different petitions of alleged impropriety and abuse of office in the discharge of his duties. While one petition is requesting the House to investigate alleged acts of impropriety said to have been committed by Omar, another is requesting the House to investigate the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation for its failure to act on investigations alleged to have been conducted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, reported to have indicted Omar of corruption. And the agitation by the nation's federal lawmakers for supremacy and juicy committee positions boiled over yesterday when 2 members of the House of Representatives exchanged blows minutes before the day's plenary session. The exchange of blows caused the legislators to suffer to defer sitting and resort to caucuses, during which a resolution was taken by the mainstream of the House to bring sanctions on the House leader Femi Gbajabiamila and his 23 loyalists who boycotted Monday's inauguration of the House committees. And meanwhile, Justice Ibrahim Buba has dismissed the application of the National Drug Law and Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), asking him to withdraw from a suit involving the Ogun State Senator Buruji Kashamu. The NDLEA had asked the judge to withdraw over fears of bias. Justice Buba said he would remain focused and adjourned the case till Wednesday for the urgent hearing of the case. The judge, in his ruling on Tuesday, described the preliminary objection filed by the NDLEA, asking him to withdraw from the Kashamu's case as part of the game of hide and seek between Kashamu and the NDLEA, and one that did not deserve any consideration. The senator representing Kogi West, Dino, Melaye, has raised alarm over possible corruption in the management of the Treasury single account. He alleged that the firm, Remita, hired to manage the TSA, was making 25 billion naira in one day in mopping up about 2.5 trillion naira on the loose. Melaye asked the Senate to give him an opportunity to present a motion on the matter on Wednesday, being today. Senate President Bukola Saraki put the request to a voice vote, to which the ayes had it. Customers got a relief on Tuesday when the Director of Corporate Communications for the Central Bank of Nigeria, Ibrahim Muazu, issued a statement saying although the time frame for the initial enrollment of bank verification number BVN has elapsed, the exercise should go on indefinitely. Account holders who are yet to obtain their BVN are enjoined to visit the banks and enroll for the registration. And the Prime Minister of Somalia, Omar has warned the United Nations of the Somali Islamic group Al-Shabaab, which has proclaimed its allegiance to the Islamic State extremist group, posing the possibility of a renewed threat to the region. During a debate of the UN Security Council, Shamak also called for the Council's support to defeat Al-Shabaab before it can gain considerable support from the Islamic State, which currently operates mainly in Syria and Iraq. And still on the foreign scene, Iran's Defense Minister Hossein Dengan has announced that Russia will supply the bulk of air defense missile systems to which Iran ordered by the end of 2015. He said the order was based on a contract with Russia, adding that Iranian troops were being trained in Russia to operate the surface-to-air missile systems. The decision sparked condemnation from Israel and concern from Washington, as it came before the lifting of economic sanctions on Iran by the United Nations Security Council. And in sports, former Manchester United winger Cristiano Ronaldo is optimistic that Louis van Gaal can guide Manchester United to a Premier League triumph this season. The 30-year-old Real Madrid star, who won the 3 Premier League titles during his stay at Old Trafford, made the statement at his movie premiere on the night of Monday, November 9, 2015. Manchester United are currently 4th on the Premier League, but are just 2 points off the summit of the table. And that's the news for you on African Free Press Television, as edited by Chiadi Kaubitasie. For more stories, please do visit our website at www.africanfreepress.com. Follow us on Twitter at African Free Press, like our Facebook page at africanfreepress.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at African Free Press. From me, Leo Ketan, the whole team in the studio this morning, it's a very good day to you. Please do enjoy the rest of your day.